As the adventurers drive over the crest of the hill with their newfound vehicle given to them as a reward for defeating the defector Titus and his crime laggies from raiding Clearstone, they gaze upon one of the major cities of Gale, Northern Liberty.
Wait, hold up a sec. Where were you, Henry?
I was here the whole time.
Why didn't you help? Like, we fought a whole bandit camp and almost died.
I mean, I wasn't here.
What were you doing?
The user.
As you make your way to the gates of the city, you notice that it's just completely open. There's a river to the side along with a bridge and 2 gates. You guys head your way through to the right gate and find yourself within the entire bustling and hustling of the town. It's midday. Let me see. Okay, Biv.
Yes.
A woman wearing a scarlet red ascot, wearing black leather. She bumps into you. She gives you this look and what looks like to be a piece of paper in your hand, and then she weaves her way back into the crowd.
Man, people these days, they don't even say sorry.
I want to read the paper.
It says the Dragon's Kneecap, 5 p.m.
Hey guys, I got this piece of paper that says the Dragon's Kneecap 5 p.m. and I have no idea what that means.
Please tell me you didn't get it from the lady that just bumped
Yeah,
into
she
you.
bumped into me and gave me a piece of paper.
Did you guys see that ascot? I don't trust her.
I mean, that was a banging ascot. I say we go.
You enter the gate, you notice that there's all kinds of different shops and buildings, and you notice that there's a small row of what looks to be sort of like a tourist trap. There's a lot of small shops and bars and things like that. One of you actually noticed that one of the bars is actually named the Dragon's Kneecap.
That's that must be the place, right? Dragon's Kneecap?
It is.
Anybody got any shopping to do while we're in town, or?
Yeah, you could do some shopping.
I mean, I saw some pretty good tourist traps over there. I'm a big fan of them.
You're a fan of tourist traps?
Yeah, I consider them as a precious time to spend with friends, not traps.
Oh, that's really sweet. Okay. I'll go to the tourist trap with Henry.
The fuck?
You know what, guys? I say we decelerate a little bit. Party's on me.
Oh, yeah?
Topher's, Topher's off touching animals in the woods or whatever, and, I got all that gold. So let's go have a nice meal, maybe go pick up something at the weapon shop. Everybody good on ammo? Let's get, let's refuel.
Yeah, that's nice. You're gonna pay for it, right?
I sure could use some of these expensive-ass bullets.
Whoa. What can we eat here?
Well, there's a lot of different shops serving a lot of different things, so if there's anything you're interested in, they probably have it. Probably have meat, vegetables, you can get something prepared, cooked, hot, cold, whatever.
That's very vague.
I want steak and lobster, Ace.
If you want, there's a more popular burger place here. Basically, you just see this giant yellow U, and you go through the gates, and you just see this whole section of like tables and people eating there. Some people bring their kids, and there's a play area with like a lot of rusted machinery for the kids to
I want to go play in the play area.
All right, you head to the play area, and all the parents start looking at you concerningly. What can I get you?
I don't know, where's the menu?
Well, if you want something good, you can get the big whack meal.
Yes, give
Comes
me
with a triple decker burger, side of fries, and a goat skin of water.
Holy shit, that's disgusting. Yeah, I'll get some of that. How much?
Okay,
And if you want a kid's meal, we got the wacky meal. It comes with a toy. May or may not explode. It's up to you.
Is this guy giving me grenades for free?
We'll take we'll go ahead and take 4 of the for the whack meals.
He starts taking his like, all right, that was 30 gold.
30 gold!
Hey, I want some of them whack nuggets and whack Szechuan sauce.
It's another 8 gold. This is gonna be 38 gold.
What the fuck? This is more expensive than guns.
Hey, it's on Ace, right?
But dude, Ace.
So you guys wait a little bit, and you start drinking from your goatskin pouches that you got for your drinks. They always give that to you first. And then they serve you up 4 meals ready to go, and one what looks like a duffel bag filled with more food, with it looks like a little spiky, sharp, rusted toy for a kid, and 25 looks like chicken nuggets with what looks like a plastic solo cup of dipping sauce.
Hey, give me that toy.
All right, you take the toy out of the bag. It looks like a caltrop.
Can I actually use it as a weapon?
You probably could.
I'm
mean-
keeping this.
Thanks, Ace.
I figure we've earned it. It's been a long, hard road.
Yeah, it's too bad Toffer's not here for your kind of generosity. That's kind of weird that's synced up like that.
You know, he's my brother, and I love him. But I fucking hate that guy.
So you guys are tight, or what?
I mean, he's family, but no, he's always been, he's a bit to handle. You remember when he kept you running on the wheel for no good reason?
Yeah, I do.
And when he just, threw that hissy fit in the Oasis and, literally just, threw good gear in the bottom of the lake. Imagine growing up with that.
All right, you make your way to the Dragon's Kneecap. It looks like to be an average bar. You got patrons here and there. Some people eating highly expensive bar food. Some are drinking drinks. Some are messing around with the little games that are there. There's also some booths that are obscuring some of the patrons, but you can see there's some people drinking there.
I'm going to look around for the woman with the ascot.
You're able to notice that in one of the booths on the far side, sort of alone with a small curtain draped over, is a black-haired woman looking at the table with what appears to be some sort of red fabric around her neck. She gives a slight nod to the booth, asking you to sit down.
We were all there when he gave that note to my good buddy here, Badger. We were just wondering what that was all about.
And she kind of just goes, "Oh, I do contraire, meeting the white rabbits jacking over the hill towards the sanctuary."
What does that mean?
Do any of you know Thieves Can't?
I know thieves can't.
She kind of looks at Randy. She knows who you are, Randy, by the way. She knows about Pinky and the group he rolls with. She pulls out a small bag, tosses it to you. "I saw your handiwork down at Clearstone taking care of Titus. That's the bounty on his head.
Think you can?
I assumed you'd be running with a little bit more of a clandestine sort of group."
Hey,
This one with a
fuck you.
She gives you a she cocks her eyebrow. At the same
Wait,
time, you
did
hear
you
the
hear me?
cocking of a revolver under the table.
Oh, shit.
All right, I want to turn around and go, look, some of these guys are a bit special. You'll have to bear with them.
Hey, fuck you.
Is there any way you can help us with one other thing?
She rolls her eyes and cocks the revolver under the table, and she says, "Let me guess. You're looking for Banna.
Yes.
I'll have you know, Banna has taken residence with us. She's paid us for some protection. She wanted me to find you guys. She knows you were Sentinels.
Oh, so that's good. So we're all friends here.
It's more of a mutual agreement. See, I'm with the Zentarum. You know what that is, don't you?"
Does anyone know what that
I
is?
want to look at Pinky like he should know.
If anyone wants to get a history check, the Zentarum is actually the black market criminal organization that basically weaves its way through all the states. They do everything. If there's a price to be had on it, they will find a way to do it. They have compromising photos of angels and real estate in hell. By the way, my name is Loretta Bordeaux. Now, we're holding Banna up in a row home down by the alleyways. I'll take you there. But for now, after meeting this merry band of destitutes, I think I'm going to need a drink. Snaps her finger. Immediately, there's a bartender right there with drinks for all of you.
Did she put something in this?
I don't know, did she? Do you want to check?
I think I have a spell for that. I have
What's this?
purify food and water.
All right, you drop a small little, what looks like a tablet into the drink, and you hear a sizzle. She kind of looks at you with eyes rolling. She's like, "Come now. You think honestly I'd choose to poison you here? If I wanted to, I could kill you any other time. But now's not the time."
Can I just say, we were all admiring your ascot earlier.
"Why, thank you. My mama used to wear it when she was all nice and gray, and then someone went up and killed her. So I took this ascot from her and snapped his neck with it. And now I wear it with me at all times to know that my mama rests at peace."
Jesus.
What a lovely story.
I told you, fellas, don't trust anyone wearing an ascot.
So after she feels that the coast is clear, you guys decide to walk through town into an alleyway-like area.
Oh shit, we're about to get jumped.
You start walking through the town. You notice that you're coming into what looks like somewhat of a new district being built. You notice that there's a small pine green door, and she sort of knocks on it like in different patterns. And you notice that there's this big tough guy, very muscly, carrying an MP5 machine gun, holding it like a pistol with one hand. Sort of looks at Bordeaux, then he looks at you. He's like, oh, relax. Pats him on the shoulder. He snorts his nose, and he goes sits in the front room. You are all invited into the front room along with her. She sits in the recliner, crosses her legs. She says, Ben is upstairs if you want to meet with her. We're going to sit here and keep an eye out. And she starts looking through the windows. You notice that there's a small bedroom just at the top of the stairs. And you notice that there's a small woman, kind of petite, with brown hair, what looks like to be makeshift glasses, reading a book.
Who's that girl?
We're trying to find her. She's got one of the discs.
Oh,
But if someone
is
wants
she
to...
dangerous?
No. Alright, I'm going to walk up and say, what you reading?
She started to look startled as she sort of looks at you. She's like, oh, who are you? Oh, you're the ones from Sentinels, aren't you?
That's us.
She says, I was also from Sentinels. I heard the news of what happened. It's tragic, but it means that problems are going to be coming and we have to act fast.
What problems?
Well, the Keystones, if they're all found, they'll activate the project. And if that happens, we don't know what will happen.
We don't know what will happen?
You weren't briefed on the discussions?
We were told to find them, and if we get all 7 Dragon Balls...
The story, it has to do with the entire existence of this island. They were told of one final desperate war that took place, and when that happened, ships showed up out of the fog. They weren't just ships, they were arcs. They contained knowledge of how to do things, architecture, policy, society, history, all kinds of stuff. But there wasn't anything to tell us what of the old world, other than maybe their entertainment or how they lived. It was a do-over, but there were historic records of something that caused it. It was called Rainbow Project. And all we know is that these 7 discs are what are needed to activate it.
You have one of the discs?
I don't personally have one of the discs. I'm a
You're
curator at the
killing me,
museum.
Banner.
You gotta remember, the discs were handed out centuries ago. Each disc was part of a set for the project. The people of Gale decided to put it in their museum. So Northern Liberties has a museum of historical artifacts and history documents and things like that. Maps, ledgers. The disc is on display there. And I'm the curator. The problem is that I believe that the museum is in cahoots with the custodians. And she sort of just looks down, just gets to this point. She says, what a hypocritical name for people who destroy history to acknowledge themselves as custodians.
Yeah, those guys are a bunch of dicks.
When do we go?
Well, I'm thinking we can head tomorrow.
Yeah, maybe we could go like Mission Impossible in it.
Go around tonight, find out what you want to do. But for now, I'm going to stay here with Bordeaux.
Maybe we go to a bar or someplace, around the museum.
As you walk out the door, Bordeaux yells at you and says, well, now, after you're done making your rounds, you could probably stay at the inn. If you'd like, you could also stay here as well. It's up to you. Don't matter to me.
Copy that.
I'm thinking, guys, we stake out the museum until somebody leaves it. It looks like an employee, and we just follow him.
Then we kill him.
No.
Whoa.
As you walk around, you notice that there's the museum there. It's high, has a round circular archway. There's some houses nearby, a couple of shops, a bar. Very quaint. Not a lot of foot traffic because it's away from like the entertainment district and the tourist areas. So it's more like a quiet neighborhood.
What do you guys want to do? You want to try to find the custodian sympathizer among the staff?
I mean, can't we just bust in and do the Mission Impossible thingy?
I guess just give it some time before we talk about going busting down doors.
Then let's just go to sleep. Where are our beds?
Just making sure. Do you guys want to go to the inn or the safe house?
Oh wait, they have beds there?
They have some makeshift beds, and you'll probably have some sleeping on the floor.
Yeah, you'll get a towel as a blanket.
Unless you want to pay money to stay at the inn.
Yeah, which would have beds.
And I wanna look at Badger and say, I wouldn't mind doubling up.
You're such a good guy.
Alright, let's go to the inn and get separate rooms.
You head to the inn. Walk in. There's a big plaza. There's some chairs, some tables, some nice aficionado art, some rugs. There's a front bellhop that you can talk to. He just looks at you all. He's like, what can I get you? I assume a room, right? I mean,
Yeah, maybe a couple.
couple, huh? Well, hourly rates are going to be about 10 gold.
Oh,
I'm
What
going
the
back to the safe
fuck?
house later, fellas.
Jesus Christ, this town is full of cheap people.
Yeah, the safe house is sounding pretty
Let's
good.
go to safe house. Let's just not even look at the guy and just walk out.
All right, take care, White Rabbits.
Whoa! He
Cheap prep.
called us white rabbits.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Is that an insult?
If you don't know what it means, then I guess I can't really help you. Take care.
Is this guy looking for trouble?
No, this is what the lady called us earlier.
Is she looking for trouble too?
You know, we got a lot of white rabbits jacking over the hills to the sanctuary.
God damn it! Now he's talking like a crazy
Okay,
guy
I wanna kind of savage just intimidate him and just grab him. So, what does that mean?
Sort of looks at you, smiles. He's like, "Look, I know you guys are with Bordeaux. I'm just fucking with you. Look, here's keys to a couple rooms. It's all paid for by the Zentara."
Nice.
too. Nice. Good job, Ace.
Yeah, nice intimidation.
Oh, well, no, he wasn't. He wasn't. He was barely intimidated. He was just fucking with you guys.
Oh,
Like, but he gave you an A for effort. You know, for like try. He's like, it's like, oh, it's cute. He's trying.
why do we suck so much?
All right, y'all grab separate room keys. They're all on the same floor, all next to each other. So he was able to give you that.
Before I fall asleep, I'd like to put a hunting trap by my door.
Okay. You set up a hunting trap next to your door.
Yo, Beef, do you have some soap? My room doesn't have any.
Time passes. You guys are asleep in your room. And let's see. Biv, I want you to make a perception check. You sort of toss and turn in the middle of the night because you think you heard a loud noise, like a clank.
I want to look and see what the noise was.
You could barely see anything, but it looks like there's a shadowy figure sort of standing over an activated hunting trap.
All right, I want to roll over, crouch behind the bed.
All right, you pull the sheets from over you, and you crouch behind the bed, and then all of a sudden you hear a phew, phew, and you see that your pillow sort of exploded in feathers.
Where's my gear?
Your gear is next to your bed.
Can I throw my hand axe at the shadowy figure?
You unhook an axe from your bag, and you just throw it over your shoulder, and it catches them in the arm, and you just hear like a very muffled, like a muffled noise of pain. Like, oof. They jump. They go barreling out, jumping right out your window, shatter the glass and everything.
What the fuck was that? Turn on any lights we have and start banging on everyone's doors and wake them up.
What happened?
Somebody just tried to fucking kill me in my sleep.
No. Go away.
Probably just a bad nightmare.
No, look, I want to show him the blood. Is there blood?
Yeah, there's a small pool of blood, and there's a shattered window.
Dude, what the fuck? Why did you do that? Now we got to pay.
Hey man, these shits aren't cheap.
No, this is bullshit. I want to talk to the innkeeper and yell at him that somebody tried to kill me in my sleep.
All right, the man comes up. He's all dressed sharply, sort of looks around the room. He fixes his tie. He's like, well, oh my. Looks like there was a incident here.
Yeah.
You see, you're under the protection of Zentara. That means you cannot be touched in this hotel. So whoever did this has just now made us a little bit upset.
Well, if it makes it easier to track him, he stepped on a bear trap and got an axe wound to the arm.
Well, you look at the bear trap, there's no blood on it. But you did see that it's sort of fiddled, has a lot of scratches on it.
Oh,
Maybe
this
they,
motherfucker tried to disarm it?
He did disarm it, and that's what woke you up.
Did it break my trap?
It did not break the trap.
I collect my trap. But I mean, this is unacceptable. Can I get something from this? You got like any cool armor?
While I cannot provide you with any weapons, you can help yourself to the towels and toiletries inside your room. This means that there's a compromisation. You might want to head back to Bordeaux.
Understood. Appreciate it, sir.
Collectively get outside and you start walking towards the back alleyway. You notice there's a lot more hustle and bustle here than usual. You notice that there's actually some police. There's a lot of shouting and yelling. As you get closer, you start faintly smelling the smells of smoke and feels like ash sort of in the air.
Oh, fuck.
Not again.
As you get closer and closer to the town, to the row home that you guys knew as once as the Zentarum High, you notice that it's completely ablaze.
God fucking damn it.
A soldier comes by, says, "You guys got to step back. There was a firebomb here. It's a fucking mess. You gotta back up."
No problem. I hate fire.
I hope nobody was hurt.
It looks like there's a couple bodies inside, a lot of weapons. We don't know. I can't tell you any more than that unless you're press or you're with the police. I'm sorry about that. And he gets back to logistically moving people to get the fire put out.
I'm with the press.
All right, sir, I will talk to you later, but right now you need to get back. If this thing collapses, it's going to rain fire on everyone. We don't want that. We're trying to stop the fire right now. Hey, get those buckets over there. Tell them to get the 104th Division.
Yes, but I'm with the press.
Get back, sir.
What's your opinion on this thing?
All right, he waves for two officers to forcefully grab you by the arms, Uber, and walk you out.
I want to take a look at one of the cops and just kind of show him a piece of gold and say, hey, what happened here?
He takes the gold. So, looks like there was a fight here.
News story. Police officers are corrupt. Next on 8 p.m.
He grips your he grips your arm hard enough to bruise it, and he pushes your head down.
There was a fight, you said? Did anyone die?
There's a couple of bodies in there. We think it's the Zentarum. As the police walk away, just as you notice, near one of the tables outside, you see what seems to be bustling into the wind. It looks like a red ascot.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'll take the ascot.
As you take the ascot, you notice there's a small little cylinder with the ascot. It looks like a rolled up piece of long paper.
I read the long piece of paper.
To our rabid acquaintances, we've gone for a walk in the park. I hope this doesn't stump you too hard. You hear a little click. It looks like there was a spark, and the paper goes up in a flash.
I freaked the fuck out.